GameGoddessFee here. I'm back tonight with more Ace Attorney. I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday. All right, so yeah, I wanted to stream tonight Ace Attorney, you guys. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd appreciate it. I'm about to push the record button. You ready, Plum? All right, we have Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, Episode 5, Turnabout Revolution. Trial, Day 2, Divination Seance. All right, we're gonna see what Rafa, she's gonna do her little dance. So, her little dance. All right, let's go, Plum. Oh yeah. 10. I was trying to do that new thing. They have this dual stream where you can look on your phone. It didn't work for me, but if it's working for you all, kudos. She said that, "Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped. O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me, so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls."
Because they proud of this cutscene, man. They spent the entire budget of this game on this cutscene. They got paid like 100,000 to make this game. That's it. That's all they got. And they spent like 900 on this cutscene right here.
Just on this cutscene here. Okay, Plum.
And they spent the others remaking that Maya cutscene, so playing every scene. Because like it's probably motion captured. I wouldn't how expensive it is for them to do that over here.
It's probably what?
Like, because it's like motion captured.
Motion captured?
You know, that's like when they put real people in the little suits.
Okay.
And they like record them doing something, but then they slap on like a character on them after the fact.
I guess that feature don't work on my phone. Grapes, incense, sour. That's in the temple. Footsteps, incense. Is that the temple or his residence?
Where is it? Where is it?
Man's voice. They look like the Amoro's grave. Man's voice. Pain. Footsteps. And there's Dirk. Ooh. Explosion, laughter. What in the world?
I can't hear the TV, by the way.
Why you didn't say nothing?
Cause like I was like, okay, I was like, well, I can't hear it.
What in the? A faceless being?
What? His face is just like that picture of the founder.
They did the channeling, huh?
I think that's the last thing anyone expected to see.
Oh, Father, what was it? What was it you saw? Are we to understand that this was the last thing the victim saw? Yes, there can be no mistake. That was my father himself. That was what my father himself witnessed. What's up, Yeti? What's up, y'all? Hey, Terminator, I'm with Say. He said, what's up? What's up? What's up, Zay? What's up, Yeti, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
Please turn this up.
Very strange. You don't suppose the Holy Mother possessed the accused and slew Minister Inga for planning a coup?
You can say it, bro. Nope, I'm not saying it.
What's wrong with you tonight?
I'm embarrassed now.
Huh?
I'm embarrassed now.
What?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I said nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Talk about a sharp left turn into the Twilight Zone. You know, there's one thing in there that caught my attention. That laugh. Who does it belong to? And why are they laughing?
Who knows? Though I suppose it could be Dirk after he slew my husband.
Uh-huh. But that figure didn't even have a mouth.
Ho ho ho! I think we're done here, lawyer.
How so?
You claim that the Minister Inga was stabbed in his private quarters and, feeling no pain, went to the tomb where he eventually fell dead. But this seance vision proves he was stabbed in the tomb and felt great pain, no less.
No, that.
Therefore, as I asserted all along, it was the accused who stabbed the minister in the tomb.
Fuck! Everything just backfired! Big time! Wow. Groen has the devil's own look, doesn't she?
Now then, I shall give voice to the soul of the deceased. Listen well and heed these words. Rafa's insights. At around 3 p.m., my father was waiting in the tomb to make the hostage exchange. He was drinking grape juice while gazing upon the picture of the Holy Mother. He had been waiting vigilantly when suddenly he heard Dirk's voice. The next moment, he was stabbed in the back and collapsed. My father tried to shoot his attacker, but he missed. The attacker let out a laugh.
So what now, Mr. Wright? What we got, Mr. Wright? It's looking bad. It's up to us to knock holes in Rafa's interpretations of Inga's memories. In other words, we need to prove that our understanding of them could be mistaken. Okay, I'll give it a try. Well,
Okie dokie. You're supposed to do this, pause it.
yup.
It's with the statement at around 3 p.m. My father was waiting in someone to make the hostage exchange. He was drinking grape juice while gazing upon the picture of the Holy Mother. He had been waiting vigilantly. And suddenly he heard Dirk's voice. Why that pain right there?
Because he got stabbed.
Did he get stabbed into this statement?
Mama,
He's
the
all-
video
he's in
plays.
pain all this
The
time.
video plays by itself. Like the video and the statements are like
Oh, okay.
separate.
It's not
Okay.
the same.
No,
Okay, gotcha.
you was controlling the statements. The video just playing.
So which statement then?
This one.
And then what he had been. Then how do we match it up?
You forgot we have done this so many times. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway.
You just said that the pictures doesn't match.
Yes, we did this we did this a bunch of times though. This
Go ahead and
same
do it
exact
again.
thing.
I forgot.
The same exact thing. Alright, back, rewind. With the Y. No, not with that. Rewind the video. Y.
Listen, why?
Y again. Y. You gotta keep doing it. Alright, right here. Pause it.
Right here?
Yes. Now click on the man's voice.
I wouldn't know how to do this.
Well, they literally tell you. We had to tell you. We did this in the first, second, third, fourth trial mode. Wait, we
How
didn't do
would
it in
you
the fourth.
know
We didn't
which,
do it in the fourth.
But how would you know which?
You point out
scene
the
goes with the
contradictions.
Statement.
You put out the contradiction
I don't- well, you go ahead and
sensation.
just point.
Okay. You picked Mama. How did you forget? Your benevolence. There seems to be an inconsistency in your Your benevolence. There seems to be an inconsistency in your interpretation. That's a hard word to say.
An inconsistency? Where?
Minister Inga is far too relaxed for what was supposedly about to take place. When he heard the voice you claim is Dirk's, he didn't seem the least bit alarmed. He just kept looking at the picture of the founder.
Ah,
That's strange, right? He was waiting for Dirk to arrive with the founder's orb. But when he heard that voice, he didn't even turn to look. Don't you think he would have been worried about being attacked from behind?
then whose voice was it?
It was likely someone whose presence wouldn't have alarmed him. Someone like a friend.
Objection!
But there was no third party at the scene of the crime. Therefore, the voice can only have belonged to Dirk.
The voice of a third party who wasn't there in the tomb. Apollo, don't we have something that could reveal the owner of this mystery voice? You know, I think we do. Something that Inga had while he was waiting for Dirk. With it, we just might be able to figure out whose voice it was. I believe we can identify the male voice Minister Inga heard with this. Well, what can we use?
Oh, they had it with who can identify him again?
Huh?
Inca can.
We can.
No, I'm saying, who did they say it belonged to?
A male voice. They didn't say who it belonged to.
What was the sentences they were just saying?
This is a bad night for you, huh? They was just talking about.
Something that Inca had while he was waiting
Yes.
for Dirk. What could he have had?
What he had, Mama. Did you look at the cutscene, Mama? Did you look at the cutscene?
What cutscene?
The cutscene.
In the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
Okay. It's not in the court record. Go right.
It's not in the
Well,
court
it
record?
is, but like it's not directly in the court record. It's alright, go to his body photo.
Oh, what is it?
Right here.
His phone.
Yes. His photo.
No, hell.
That's my father's.
I know this must be hard for you, but could you please look at this photo? Look at your father's dead body. Look.
It's just like the you handed that dead body to Edward.
Yeah.
His dad.
Can you please look at your dad's dead body, Edward? Look at him how he got shot in the elevator. Do you see anything? There's something here that can point us toward the identity of the voice. This is the real source of the man's voice. Don't click on the knife, Mama. Please, Mama.
Really?
Please don't click on the knife, Mama. Mama.
Take that!
A cell phone?
Right. I believe that the voice the minister heard was of a call on his cell phone.
I see. Well, that certainly makes sense. What is your eminence's view of the matter? I concede the possibility. Then it seems I must refine my vision. It appears that the voice belonged to one of my father's subordinates.
Why do you suppose he was talking to one of them then? I said that horribly.
My father had members of the secret police positioned throughout the palace. They were supposed to contact him as soon as they saw Dirk and arrest you.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Your benevolence. I believe you have an insight to revise.
I know, warphead. Don't presume to tell me how to do my duty. My father then took a call from a subordinate at the palace. What are you supposed to do with that?
You just click. Oh wait, you're saying we're supposed to do the statement?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
Important, we'll use it later.
Wow.
So the voice was coming from the phone. That's good to know. But there might have been some other sounds coming from the phone. Sounds that could be clues. Let's take another look at Rafa's insights and really focus on the various sensations. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Unlike someone else, even though we outdid this so many times.
Really? At around 3 p.m., my father was waiting in the tomb to make the hostage exchange. You said rewind the video.
Don't rewind it now. That was the previous one.
Oh. What are we doing then?
Okay. Third statement.
What this voice?
Yeah. Wait.
Alliance rule.
Yep.
Huh?
That the Lions were actually. You had to click on that.
Oh, okay. On this statement, right?
Yeah. So rewind it.
Oops.
Wait, which statement you on?
My father took a call.
Wait, go back. You're on the right one, yeah. Okay, sorry, I messed you up.
See, that's you.
Yeah, now.
Objection!
That was their war bad.
I hate to break it to you, Your Benevolence, but you misinterpreted something again.
What do you mean, again?
Smooth moves, Apollo. I think you just hurt her feelings. She may put on a brave face, but she feels more than she lets on. Let me rephrase that, Your Benevolence. Your interpretation of your father's phone call to his subordinate at the palace is inconsistent with his final memory.
What do you mean by that?
Alliance Roar could be heard over the phone. Heard. He could hear that thing over the phone. Don't you find that strange? You claimed the call was with someone at the palace. But let me ask you, do you keep lions there?
No, the only animals at the palace are little birdies and my pet frog.
Wait, that giant one in front of the minister's house is her pet?
Besides, there aren't any lions in Karayan. We don't even have any zoos. A rather sad state of affairs, I'm afraid.
Well, I remember hearing a sound like that. The lion's roar coming from the phone is actually from something hanging out in Temple. I'm just kidding.
It's the bazaar, is it?
The jungle. In the
Jungle, oh my! Wait, I get these. Isn't that the cry of the warbat over in the bazaar?
Ah,
Your Benevolence, do you think you can clarify the voice for me?
very well. I will now attempt to further refine my vision. What's this?
Just as I suspected, it was the call of a warbat. That means the subordinate Minister Inga was talking to was in the bazaar, not the palace.
But why is it important where the call came from? What significance could it have?
She's right. Is it important to know where the call was made from? It's very important.
I guess it's very important.
It's actually very important. Knowing that the person on the other end was at the bazaar means that the loud explosion might not have been the sound of a gunshot.
But I can think of no other item that makes such a noise in that area.
Go ahead, Apollo. Tell her. Tell Rafer the real source of that sound. Will do.
Well, Hornhead, I'm waiting. What was the true source of that explosive sound? They got me confused too. Look, I'm like, I forgot.
Yeah, I forgot the whole case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember when we ran into Dats and
Oh, okay,
Al?
okay. When you said that, I remember.
And he also ran into Alfie.
Do they have something with that?
We skipped it.
Oh, so, at around 2 p.m., Shadu was surprised by a firecracker, ran into the courtyard and stole Nana's hat.
Take that!
What is that?
It's I'll be your guide's statement. In it, he claims that Datter Ball threw a firecracker at him while he was at the bazaar.
on mute?
My mic? No.
Oh, okay. Your mic. Okay. I didn't look at it.
Then,
Yes, the sound heard over the phone was a firecracker exploding.
ah! And yet, a bullet was found at the scene of the crime? A bullet fired from Minister Inga's gun? How do you explain that?
Well, we don't know whether it was fired during the course of the crime, right? Or do you have evidence that proves when the pistol was discharged?
No, I have none.
Wait a second. If that loud bang was a firecracker, then could that laugh at the end have been... No! It can't be! No, it can, and it is. The laugh came from none other than... the Joker who got a kick out of startling Albie with his dragon snot snaps.
That?
That happy-go-lucky that's our ball!
What?
Someone should really put a leash on that guy.
I shudder to think how one man could be the cause of so much trouble.
Hey there, AJ, PW. Y'all can thank me later.
No one asked for your commentary, Mr. Arball. Your benevolence, do you need to revise your insight?
That's a fugitive, by the way.
It would appear so. Yeah, he is a fugitive. Why is he still walking out?
Clearly does not care at all.
My father then took a call from his subordinate at the bazaar. The true source of that loud bang was the firecracker that's through. And that final laugh belonged to none other than that himself.
Well, this changes everything. Let's go over the details of Rafa's insight again. Okay. I think I've got this down now. Time to find another inconsistency. Time to prove their testimony false.
What are we doing?
Okay, I tell you, go back to the first statement.
It's the first statement?
Mm-hmm.
At around 3 p.m., my father was waiting in the tomb to make the hot.
Wait, actually. Wait, I gotta see your statements again. Wait, is that this one? No. Yeah, this one. Okay, and then back.
Oops, I did something.
Back again, and it's the explosion. No, wait, yes, keep waiting, actually. No.
Objection!
Oh wait, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. I messed up. It probably was the first one, actually. Yeah, this one actually.
What are we looking for?
Yeah, alright, just fast forward to the end. Again. Now. Alright, and select the explosion.
Objection!
Really?
Your benevolence, there's a glaring problem with this insight.
There is?
You stated that the murder happened at around 3 p.m., which is right around the time my clients arrived on the scene. However, now that we know that what the source of the loud bang is, your insight conflicts with a certain piece of evidence.
I suppose I have to ask the obvious here. What evidence conflicts with the claim that the murder occurred at 3 p.m.?
I'll be statement again.
I knew that.
You knew that. You knew that. You knew.
Cause it said at around 2 p.m.
I'm surprised.
I knew it, woo.
Take that!
I'll be your guide statement again?
Yes, because to summarize what he said. At around 2 p.m., Shadu was surprised by a firecracker and ran into the palace courtyard.
Around 2 p.m.?
That's right, 2 p.m. Not 3 p.m.
Ah! Are you suggesting?
I think you know where I'm going with this. That laugh, the cry of the war bat, and the bang of the firecracker were all heard right before Minister Inga's death. Thanks to Albie's statement, we can put a definitive timestamp on all of these sounds. Therefore, what this vision shows is that it's extremely likely that the deceased's final moments were at 2 rather than 3 as we had originally thought.
Dare I say? Dare I say?
Dare I say? Dare I say that again?
Dare I ask? Dare I ask?
It means the murder took place a full hour before Dirk entered the tomb!
Uh-oh.
Pakana! How can this be? Are you saying that I, the very personification of the law, have been mistaken?
Now you see why justice will always prevail!
Peace. Peace, I say. Now then, defense? I must remind you that the figure of the accused was clearly shown in the vision. How do you explain that?
I wouldn't say it was clearly shown. After all, the figure didn't actually have a face.
Hey!
Hey Dave, how you doing tonight? Happy Sunday! Ah, you're absolutely right. Without a face, we can't be certain of who it was.
Furthermore, need I remind you that if the vision is from 2 p.m., Dirk was still with me and Mr. Right, which means this faceless figure couldn't possibly be him.
Are you looking at the game with your pops? Hey, Dave's pops, how are you tonight? I hope you enjoy. It's just me and my son reading. We love this game. So then, what are we to make of this? So then, what are we to make of this 1 hour difference? Wait, 2 o'clock? That's when my mother was performing the rite of channeling.
It was still on my mic. They didn't even hear you. They tried to hit you a little bit.
The palace guards had all been written. I can't even say it. The palace guards had all been reassigned to guard the channeling chamber for the rite. Don't tell me.
I hope y'all Chick-fil-A was good last night. Yeah, Dave, it is your favorite. I was looking at some old playbacks, and I remember I used to call you by your full name. I didn't know who you was at first. The royal residence, I would have been virtually unguarded.
Which means the real killer could have easily slipped unseen into Amar's tomb.
Defense, are you saying that this is someone disguised as the accused?
That's exactly what I believe, Your Majesty.
Objection.
Preposterous. Disguises cannot deceive the memories of the dead. That the face did not appear this time is mere happenstance. Had it appeared, some subterfuge would have been as clear as day. He's got a point there. Anyone who knows about the divination seance would have tried to hide their face. Nevertheless, our killer openly appeared before Inga. The question is, why? Apollo.
Oops,
That's my mic open too.
Apollo, I've been sounding double this whole time, have I? That's because I'm not real Apollo. I'm AI. I said Apollo.
I'm just waiting on you.
Maybe the killer could afford to be so bold.
You should tell people at least they can cheer since his team was still in the playoffs. Right. I think they were over here, Dave. And say he just had left. But yeah, they was down there cheering and stuff. I heard them.
Can you go do that one again? Maybe the killer could afford to be so bold because they knew their face wouldn't show up in the seance vision. What? It's possible that the killer dared to dress in Dirk's clothes and stand square in front of Inga. Precisely because they knew they could get away with it. But how could anyone be so sure of something like that? A long time ago, I heard of a cognitive disorder that impairs a person's ability to distinguish between different faces. What if Inga had it? Then, are you saying that this is literally how Inga saw the world? Yes, we can't normally see through the eyes of others, but in this case we can. And if he had that disorder, I imagine this is how faces appear to him in life. Okay, let's say that the killer knew that Inga had such a disorder. They could definitely use it to pin the crime on Dirk. But if you're wondering about how to prove that Inga had it, you already have what you need. Really?
Well, Defense, do you have anything to show to this court?
Yes, I believe so. Frankly, I have no idea what Mr. Wright means, but I'll look over the evidence again.
What explains why the face of Minister Inga's killer is absent in this seance vision.
Mr. Wright, can you just tell me? No,
His
Apollo,
autopsy?
It's right there. It's right there, Apollo. Mr. Wright, this is not the time. It's right there, Apollo. Just look for it.
Ah, you know what? His notebook. Yeah, his notepad used by Inga people's characteristics are written inside. Is this is?
Take that!
I know it. A notepad?
Yes, it was found in Minister Inga's room. And it holds the answer we're looking for. As you can see, it's filled with detailed notes on various individuals. What kind of clothes they wear, hairstyles, and other discerning physical characteristics.
Wear the same clothes every time.
Yup.
Yup, they don't have, Phoenix don't ever take off the suit, bro. He wear that every day.
And this is connected to the faceless nature of the killer how?
The vision we saw was exactly what Minister Inga saw with his own eyes. It is he who saw his killer as a person without a face. In fact, this is how he normally saw everyone around him.
What's this?
I believe Minister Inga had a disorder that prevented him from recognizing faces. It would explain the faceless being. And why he needed a notepad full of people's physical characteristics.
Now that I think about it, my father was always terrible at remembering people. By simply changing my hairstyle, he will fail to recognize even me.
Your Eminence, you knew that your husband had such a disorder, didn't you?
He never wished for it to become public knowledge. But I suppose there is no use in keeping quiet about it now. It is as you say. My late husband had a special disorder that hindered his ability to recognize faces. The medical term for it is
What is it? What is it, your Eminence? I didn't quite catch that.
Shut up.
I can't even pronounce it either.
Prosophagus, whatever.
That sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
We gotta do some Harry Potter spells tonight. Ugh.
So Mr. Right was right!
The memories of the memories of those afflicted with such disorders in life do appear strange at times. There is a precedent for this. Anyway.
So the killer likely knew about the disorder and used it to their advantage. Right. So there's someone who is both knowledgeable about the Divination Seance and aware of Inga's affliction. Your Eminence? Who knew about your husband's condition?
A small number of servants who tended to his needs. And me. Surely you are not about to insinuate that I committed this crime?
Oh no, Your Eminence! Still, could she have done it? Paula, she was right there. Caroline has an alibi, remember? Oh, right. She was conducting the rite of channeling at 2 p.m. In that case... Your Eminence, does Nana know about Minister Inga's disorder?
Of course she does. She is our head servant.
So as head servant, she knew about Minister Inga's condition. And as the princess's personal attendant, she is familiar with the Divination Seance. If these two facts together don't make her a possible suspect, I don't know what would!
Objection!
You witless lawyer. How quick you are to forget the facts.
Facts like...
When Inga was last seen alive, you claim he was slain at 2? Yet that is impossible. For Rafa saw him at 2:30.
We did completely forget about that.
I was thinking about that too.
No, there must be some mistake.
So you see, the murder could only have happened at 3 p.m. The hour Dirk entered the tomb. There is no other answer to this puzzle.
Ugh, why don't we ever get to make up answers like Goron makes up laws? Guess it's back to square one.
So why did, anyway.
Where did we go wrong? I don't think we're the problem. We just seem to be short one piece of the puzzle. Our deductions so far explain everything to a T. Everything except for Inga's sighting at 2:30. I see. Without that final puzzle piece, all of our deductions fall apart. Apollo, if Inga's sighting is the only anomaly, we'll just have to find a way to make it fit into the bigger picture. Time to think outside the box then, right? Let's see. It would be impossible to see Inga walking around after he'd been killed. But what if there was a way to make people think he was alive, even though he was dead? Like a way to make people witness the living dead? Sounds like some kind of TV show. Things like that don't happen in real life. Ricky Dicky Doodah Grimes. Ricky Dicky Doodah Grimes. Apollo! Did you just...
Pooped your pants?
Apollo! You need to go to the bathroom right now! I've got you an extra pair of pants.
Really?
I did, Mr. Right, I did! I figured it out! I know how to make people witness the living dead! Your Majesty, our deductions weren't wrong after all. Despite Minister Inga being murdered at 2 p.m., he was seen heading into the tomb at 2:30, and I'll tell you how!
I certainly hope you will, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
The Minister Inga her benevolence saw was in fact a ghost or a clone.
Someone disguised as him?
Nope.
Or someone channeling him?
Yeah.
So I think
I'll just save it.
It was the deceased being channeled. It's the only way a man who was already dead could have been seen by her benevolence.
channeled, you say?
That's right. And there are only two people capable of spirit channeling here in Karain. Her Eminence, Queen Garon, and Maya Fey. It's possible that one of them was channeling the Minister.
It would seem that you are ever bent on making me party to this crime. Prosecutor, what was I doing at 2:30 p.m.? The time at which my husband was seen?
Eminence, I believe you had completed the channeling rite and were having tea with the king of the neighboring realm. There would have been many attendants there too. Mayata has to keep up with her schedule too? What doesn't she make him do? Then that leaves only Maya.
Girls.
Well, she came to Karain secretly. Yeah, it does. Maybe someone was forcing her to use her power toward nefarious ends. The real killer could have been threatening her.
That cannot be.
So then, Inga's scream. That was probably from when he woke up from being called back to this world. After all, That's when the flow of time would have picked back up for him after he died. So Minister Inga probably left to his feet, thinking he just had a nightmare. Then, realizing it was almost time for the hostage exchange, he raced off to Amor's tomb, not even realizing he was already dead.
They done lost me now. But then, her benevolence really did see a dead man running. Hold on, I didn't keep up.
So, he died in the tomb at 2 p.m., right? And then, somebody allegedly channeled him in his room at like around 2:30, right? So, him not realizing that he was already dead, ran to the tomb, and that's when Rafa saw. Because he was being channeled by somebody else.
I don't get it.
Alright, when you channel somebody, you look exactly like that person, right? So, if they channel him from his house, then he would, from his point of view, he just woke up. So, and he sees that it's almost time for the hostage exchange with Dirk, would race off to the tomb, thinking that his earlier death was a nightmare. How you not following it? Where you get stuck at?
Where did you get stuck at? I'm trying to figure out.
It's not sticking with me, you guys.
It's not. It's so simple.
Go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Okay. And that's where Rafa saw.
Ah! Using the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit a crime. How can this be?
Let's say I get like my legs cut off in my body and die. If somebody's spirit channels my spirit into their body, they would still have their legs. It's the same concept. His body got stabbed, but the person who channeled him's body didn't get stabbed.
Right.
So they wouldn't feel the pain he felt.
Well, his spirit wouldn't feel the pain, so he could run around as much as he wanted.
Who can run around?
Dirk. I mean, not Dirk. Inga.
Inga himself?
Yes.
Not the double.
The double is him when they channel him.
Oh my goodness. Did I read this?
I did.
Using this sacred power of spirit channeling to commit a crime. How can this be?
The defense calls Miss Maya Fey to the stand.
Well, Your Eminence, will you allow a new witness? It matters not. Either way, this lawyer shall soon know the truth. He will know just how much of an imbecile he is in the face of my infallible arguments.
That's not how he's
Wrong word said, Your Eminence. Insult me. I can't even talk now. Insult me all you want, witch, but you'll be eating those words when I expose the truth.
Very well. Let us adjourn until the next witness is ready.
Well, that's part 1 of 3.
Well, that's part 1 of 3, Plum says. To be continued. So, yeah, we still got 2 more parts to that.
It took us 3 streams to do 1 part.
It was a long, it took 3 streams to do 1 part, so, and we got 2 more parts. Are they going to be as long as that?
Yes, they are.
Alrighty then. So, yeah. Y'all got us for a few more weeks with this Ace Attorney. But, yeah, I appreciate you all for watching.
Case after it.
Say what now?
Then we got that DLC case afterwards.
Oh, the DLC case?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we have another case after this. So, yeah, thank you all. Thank you all. It's getting interesting. I'm still going to have him explain what's going on to me.
It's so easy to understand, man.
I know the person that's being channeled, you make it seem like he actually got up.
No, his body is dead.
His body is dead.
But the person who's channeling him is not. So his
What the person was? They were in there with him?
No, they weren't in the tomb. They was in his house.
In his house, right.
Yes, and then he woke up and ran to the tomb.
Who dirt? Oh,
The
so
person channeling him.
I mean the person.
Yes, so it would be Inga thinking he needs to run to the tomb, but it would be like he would.
It's the person that's
Yes.
channeling him that
Yes.
ran.
Yes,
That actually ran. The
Inga ran and took their body with him, basically.
All right, so I guess I'm understanding now. I had got confused, you guys.
That's for sure.
Y'all know I be having my slow moments. All right, Yeety, Dave, and his dad. Appreciate you all for watching, and Zay and chatting. I mean, everyone else that's watching, I thank you all for watching as well. And yeah, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd appreciate if you go ahead and subscribe. And also, if you don't mind, hit that like button for me. And I will talk to you all on the next one. You all take care and have a wonderful night.